Boxer Amir Khan bedded a beauty therapist days after accusing his wife of an affair, and then called his lover a daft white slut and dirtbag. Emily Volkova, 21, who looks astonishingly like Khan's wife Fariel, cradled the former world welterweight in her arms as they spoke for hours about his marriage breakdown. But she was dumped after a passionate night at an airport hotel while the fighter waited for a flight to watch the Mayweather-McGregor world title battle in Las Vegas. Emily told the Sunday People, "I've learned the hard way that he's just a player, a love rat, if you want. When I saw what he was going through, getting divorced, I messaged him to wish him well. I should have known better. Looking back, he wasn't even on the rebound. He was just after one thing. Maybe I got carried away when he said I was the kind of girl he would like to take home with him. But the abuse he gave me when he made it clear the one night we spent together was all it was showed him up for the horrible piece of work he is. Calling me a daft white slut and dirtbag was really uncalled for. I would never have spoken about him if he hadn't turned that nasty." Emily messaged Khan, 30, on August 10 following his sensational online accusation that British world heavyweight champ Anthony Joshua had been having an affair with his wife. Joshua, 27, and American model Fariel, 26, strongly deny the allegation. Emily, a Muslim convert from Crawley, West Sussex, said, "I thought my message might get read, but never anything else, and was really shocked when he messaged me back. When he got in contact and gave me his number, I still half thought it was a wind-up. I'm just a normal girl from Crawley who gets lost going up to London. But I guess I was blown away when he did get in contact." Amir, of Bolton, Lancs, whose wife claims she is expecting a second child, even sent a picture of himself to Emily to prove who he was. He invited her to party with him in Leeds, then arranged to see her at Heathrow's Radisson Blu Edwardian Hotel before flying to the US. The boxer messaged, "Will you stay the night? Babe, thinking of coming on Monday. So that way I can you early noon. We can stay in hotel, that way no one sees us. I'll meet you in my room." Emily says she only went ahead because she thought Amir was not sleazy. She said, "He was so respectful. There were no sleazy, suggestive remarks over the phone. And it was the same when we met at the hotel. He didn't ask me to wear anything sexy. I was nervous as hell, but thought if I didn't go I would regret it. I was single and knew he was going through a divorce, so didn't see anything wrong in it." Minutes before, Khan messaged her, "He will be in front desk for you. No one knows him there. Room under the name of Emily Khan. There 2 rooms. We go in the suite, okay? All paid for. Just go up." The boxer then asked, "Send me room number also. Be there in 20. When Khan walked through the door to number 4066, it was as if they were a couple meeting up, according to Emily. She said, "I'd been really scared beforehand while I was waiting. I was pacing up and down. But we broke the ice with a big hug. It wasn't sexual. It was like we knew each other." He went to clean his teeth and then started fiddling for 20 minutes unpacking his clothes. He also had to sign into something to say where he was in case he had been drug tested. It was funny because he couldn't remember where he was and asked me the hotel name. I made a bit of a joke, asking if he did drugs. He said, "I'm boring." But he wasn't. It just felt normal. He didn't start anything straight away. He was respectful. He said he wanted to make sure I was happy and there was no pressure to do anything. I know that if I had said stop he would have. But there was no need. When we started kissing and cuddling, he was wonderful, really romantic. Even when he took my clothes off, he was asking me if I was sure. The sex was really passionate. He massaged my hair and held my hands. Afterwards, he kept kissing and cuddling me and telling me how beautiful I was. He also asked me how it was. Then a friend who he calls Bill phoned from the other room, saying he wanted to go out for food. Amir asked me to go along but I didn't want to. I said I would go for a McDonald's and had to fight Amir off from giving me £20 to buy it. He'd said I should get food at the hotel, but I didn't want to. To be honest, I was pretty shattered. When Amir came back from his mixed grill and salad he looked really tired too, but he made a point of making me smell his breath to prove he hadn't been drinking. It just smelled a bit spicy. He went off to brush his teeth again. He's a very clean man, and got back into bed but didn't fall asleep. We lay there for 2 hours, chatting, talking about how toxic his relationship with Fariel was and that it was over for good. He kept telling me how much he liked me because I was normal, but beautiful. He said I was the type of girl he could imagine taking home, which made me feel really wow. They're the kind of things a bloke says to try to get into your knickers, not afterwards. That's why I felt he was such a nice person. At one stage he seemed to get upset, then he fell asleep in my arms. We literally cuddled all night. When we woke up the romance just sort of sparked again. When I said I had to get home he booked an Uber taxi on his account. We'd made plans to get together when he came back from America. I suppose I did get carried away, thinking he would see me again. But the odds of that happening suffered a fatal blow when Emily says a friend put Amir's earlier messages online. The beauty therapist said, Amir kept ranting and raving, calling me a gold digger. Emily, who was stunned by the boxer's online abuse, added, I would never have said anything about him if he hadn't treated me like a piece of trash.